Good morning, Morning Musings by Melinda. Happy Tuesday, February 9th. Just flying by. Today we are going to talk about magic, which was actually a pretty hard subject for me to wrap my head around, and that's for Gale Storm. But before we get started, I want to tell you that I moved my event on March, 7th, a Sunday, to Harkins Theater because we were sold out and I couldn't do the proper social isolation that was necessary for me to feel like I wasn't creating an event that would be a super spreader. And so I actually have created it in Harkins Theater in Chandler Mall, which allows us to sell 10 more tickets. And we had a lot of people that were disappointed because they couldn't get their tickets. So hopefully if you were one of those that have been disappointed, you've gotten up on the website to get your tickets. I think we only have 3 or 4 left now, and that gives us a venue that allows us to socially isolate and also be able to talk to our loved ones on the other side. So that should be great. I also want to tell you on what's the date, February 18th, the third Thursday of February. Again, my daughter Amanda Chavez, who is a psychotherapist, and I will be teaching a class on Zoom from 6:30 until 8 o'clock, and this one is on codependency. And if you don't understand what codependency is, because people think codependency means you're dependent on somebody, and that's not what it means at all. If you feel like you need to understand codependency, then that's the class for you. So Gale Storm said to magic and steps to bring it into action and not just whimsy. I will tell you why this was a little bit hard for me, and that's because of the business I'm in. You know that I practice practical spirituality for everyday living, that I have integrated my religious belief system with being able to talk to the other side with mediumship and still stay strong and true to my religious principles. I don't believe that everything that my religion teaches me is what God said, because I think that religions have been recreated by man over and over again throughout time. But I do still feel that connection strongly in my heart. And in my business as a psychic medium, if you want to call it that, I have a lot of people that talk about things that are about spells or, sending negative energy. Trust me, if somebody was going to put a spell on me, it would have been my husband's ex-wife, and I would have already turned into a frog. There has to be an agreement in your soul to be able to accept negative energy in that manner. And I don't believe in evil spirits. I just believe in evil people. And I know the last time I said that, somebody objected to that. And that's okay. That's your belief system. And I think that here on the earth plane, we create the magic of our belief system. So I want to talk about how we create the magic of our belief system and how through our free will and the law of attraction, we can actually attract anything to us if we believe it. And that's what faith is all about. We are raised on the concept of magic because, it's magical at Christmas time when you're a child and you believe in Santa Claus, or at Easter time and you believe in the Easter Bunny, or that the Tooth Fairy leaves money under your pillow. So we are actually taught in our collective consciousness from the time we are kids to believe in magic. And certainly when we watch a magician on stage, it's amazing to see some of the things that they do that just blows you away. But what is the magic in everyday life? Like, what is it that creates us being magical and being able to use that word in reference to attracting the good, lucky, if you want to call it lucky, energy to us? And, I just want to say that I actually got some information for you that it says there are 11 brilliant ways to unlock the magic of life. And this is from Lamisha Surf Walls. But just want to stop for a minute and think about other magical moments before I give you that. Like the magical moment when you first are holding your newborn baby, or the magical moment when you're looking in your lover's eyes, or the magical moment when you're looking at an amazing sunset. Recently here in Arizona, we've had so many pictures of unbelievably gorgeous sunsets. Or the magic of synchronized events, or what we call coincidences. These kinds of things are the magical energy of what life gives us. And we have to believe in that magic. We have to understand that that magic is real. We have to focus on that kind of magic in order to live our lives in gratitude and appreciation that allows us to get through the hard times in a way in which we still practice kindness and don't get into a cynical heart. So those are the things that I want you to remember when we're talking about magic. But here are the 11 ways to unlock the magic of life. Number 1, know that it exists. People who believe that there is magical energy around them, that they are always a winner, that Lady Luck is on their side, usually are the winners and usually do have Lady Luck on their side. And so you have to feel that energy of magic from within. Be present in the present moment. How many times have I said that in a musing about being present in the moment, okay? Being present in the moment. Remember, if you're living in the past, you're dragging energy from the past into the present to create the future. And you don't have a magical mind at all when you do that because you're dwelling on events, situations, or circumstances that have either hurt you, or you may be one of these people who have hit their peak somewhere like in high school and you relive that over and over again and you don't let yourself move into the moment to allow yourself to continue to peak in life. So be in the moment. Infuse your life with love. Love, love, love. Love is the answer, except when it comes to marriage. Respect and trust is the answer there. Love is third. But loving your fellow man, loving life, loving your ability to be able to make a connection, being in a state of lovingness all the time is very magical. Number 4, own and honor your truth. Your truth is also your shadow side, owning the things that are things that you may have done, that you have some recognition that you were doing it out of your ego, or responsibility about those times that you have your share of being inappropriate. So you own and honor your truth, and then the magic comes into your life because you're not skipping off into rainbows and puppy dogs, Fruit Loops and wind chimes, and being in denial about what your process is here on the earth plane. And your process here on the earth plane is the process of learning. Look for miracles in everyday life. Miracles happen every day. Miracles is nothing more than a shift in perception. And we have to shift our perception in order to embrace the miracles that we're given every day. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. I think I've talked to you ad nauseum about gratitude being the most important energy that we have, but it is the foundation upon which magic is born. Reconnect with your inner child and get a little curious. Don't be afraid to get out there and play and find adventure and find fun. I'm not terribly adventurous when it comes to speed. I don't really like to go into anything fast, but I am adventurous in other ways, and I like to explore different places in the world. We haven't been able to do that in COVID, and so I'm looking forward, I'm sure you're looking forward to being able to get back into some level of normalcy. Unless we find the magic within each other and continue to be kind and gracious and in gratitude and respectful, we're going to have that happen in an elongated manner rather than as quick as it needs to, okay? Find your high vibe tribe. Remember that the people that you attract around you reflect you. And so when you're in a high vibration, you are in a place with other people who are also in gratitude, live in love, and those kinds of things. Don't forget to dream. That's so important. And lean into the unknown. Prayer and luck are like a horse and carriage, because the idea of prayer, not in a desperate way, okay? Because when you're in prayer and desperation, oh God, please, 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 that desperate energy is what the universe feels from you, and you get a reflection of desperate energy back. So what you really want to do in praying in order to create magic in your life is to pray in the affirming way. As Jesus said, I am the I am. And so you have to pray in gratitude. Thank you, God, for, and that will create magic in your life. So I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful day. Thank you, Michelle Chavez, for that. I appreciate that. Hello, Maribel. I'm so glad to see you. How's everything going? Diane, Mary Esther, I so appreciate it when you watch these musings and you appreciate them and you share them out. And again, if you didn't get on board for codependent class and you didn't get on board to go to Harkins Theater to see what Life After Life demonstrations are all about, please jump on the website before that's sold out. Have a great day.